Good morning, guys. I'm gonna do a little update before the kids get up because it's very early and I'm drinking my coffee and I'm sitting outside. Some few minutes of peace and quiet first. So we had a lot happen last week. Chloe's behavior is still pretty much the same. Nothing's changed in that department. Still on the medication. Nothing's changed in that department. But we have a TSS now. And we have an aide. And we're super excited about it. And she started on Monday. And she's here every single day with us but Thursdays, from 1 to 3. And her name is Joni. And we love her. And I think she's exactly what Chloe needed. She gets Chloe, if that makes any sense. She understands why she does things, and she's only met her 4 times. And it's amazing, and I already see a bond forming, and Chloe sat down and worked with her on Friday without screaming, and I was shocked. I was absolutely shocked that she did that, and she has never done that with a TSS. She's always complained. And this is the first time she sat in her desk with this woman, and she did not cry, and I was shocked. I didn't expect that to happen. But I'm really excited for this. I'm really optimistic of where it's gonna go, and I think this is gonna be something. Excuse me, I am so sorry. I just woke up. I think it's gonna be something really, really, really good for Chloe. So we're looking forward to that. She starts extended school year on July 6th. That's gonna be online. Wonderful. Then, our big development. I called a lawyer for SSI, and he's based out of Pittsburgh, and he said we definitely have a case, and he doesn't understand why Chloe's not getting SSI right now. He's flabbergasted by it. So, we're gonna go for it. We're gonna see what happens. If we get it, great. If not, well, here we are again. We're used to the disappointment. So, I'm excited about that. And then we put in paperwork for her to get a blended case manager last week. So hopefully that will get in the works very soon. We also scheduled an appointment for her to get her IQ testing done so we can see if we can get a confirmation of the ID diagnosis, which is intellectual disability, which she was diagnosed with at 5. It's just never been followed through with. So that happened last week. So all this stuff's going to be happening like the first week or 2 of July. July 1st is her IQ appointment with the psych doctor. July 2nd is her med management appointment with the nurse practitioner for the to get her meds figured out. July 9th, she has a sedation dentistry appointment, and then this poor child's birthday is on the 10th. So she's going to be all looped up and groggy on her birthday, but she'll be alright. She did pretty good last year. She came out of it pretty quick, so that is that. She decided that it would be a good idea yesterday to knock out 2 corner panels in my fence and escape through the fence and walk the entire way through the neighbor's yard around the front of our house into the other neighbor's yard to take a dip in their pool. That was fun. She didn't actually get in there because thank God they were outside. Now my backyard is fenced in and I have a 6-foot privacy fence. So she does go in my backyard by herself because there's nothing back here that can hurt her. This is her home, and I want her to feel like she has some kind of freedom and not a prisoner in her own house. So I do let her out in my backyard by herself. Well, now she's ruined that, and she can't be out in the backyard by herself anymore. So every time she's out here, which from the time she wakes up till the time she goes to bed, she's outside. Which means that now I'm going to have to be outside, or she's going to get told no. And it's raining, and it's gonna suck for her, so we're gonna have to figure something out. My fence does need replaced badly. So, yeah, that was fun yesterday. She did it twice while Matt was fixing it. It was exciting. My poor neighbors, thank God they were wonderful people. But I think Chloe gave them quite the heart attack. And then now it's just making me nervous. Like, she'll go in the house by herself if we're sitting out back. And it's her home. Like, there's nothing that can hurt her in my house. Like, I have shit, like, baby-proof to the max. But I have alarms on my doors. I'm so afraid she's gonna get out and I'm not gonna hear the alarm. So now I've started putting chain locks on my doors when we're at home. So please, if anybody's gonna come over, please call us first because I don't want you breaking my door down. A lot of people have keys. It would suck. But I've started putting chain locks on my doors because I am terrified that she's gonna get out and I'm not gonna hear her. So that's happening. Matthew's doing really good. He's doing pretty amazing. We had a really good session last week with him, with his developmentalist, with his speech. He's just doing really, really well. And everything he's doing. I'm pretty happy with all of that. There's a giant bee, like, flying towards me. Okay, we're good. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That is pretty much it. Summer's kicked in. We're not going on vacation again this year. It's been 7 years since Matt and I have been on vacation, and it upsets me because I see everybody's vacation posts on Facebook and, like, they're going to the beach and everything, and it just sucks because we don't go anywhere because it's just really hard for us to go anywhere. My mother and father-in-law are the only people who will watch my kids overnight. And, you know, they're enjoying their retirement and they're camping. But it sucks because Matt and I, you know, everybody's like, oh, take them with you if you go. Chloe can't sit in the car that long. There's no way. If we would go to the beach, there's no way she would sit in the car that long. Absolutely not. I would have to make sure she can't get out of, like, the hotel room for any reason. She's difficult to travel with. Let's just put it that way. The farthest we've gone with her was an hour and a half to Cook Forest, and she did fine, but she was much smaller too, and her behavior wasn't as bad as it is now. You know, if we would go to the beach, is there somewhere I can change her? You know, she's probably gonna eat McDonald's every single day because she'll eat certain things. We'd have to, you know, think about that. We'd have to pack our meds. Is she gonna have meltdowns in the hotel room? Is she gonna wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and be waking everybody else up? You know, there's just a lot of things. Crowds make her nervous too, and I'm afraid if we would go to the beach that the crowds of people would freak her out. And then, you know, to sit down in, like, a restaurant and eat, she can't do that. Like, she struggles with that still. She needs help with that. You know, Matthew being little, I imagine he'd do okay, but it's just hers is what I'm worried about. She's the struggle of it all. I'd love to take her on vacation. You know, I'd love for her to see the beach, and maybe when she gets older we will go, but as of right now we can't. There's just no way. You know, and if Matt and I want to do anything by ourselves, like I said, my mother-in-law and father-in-law are the only ones who will watch our kids together overnight. And it's hard on them, you know, because they're not easy kids, and, you know, they're not young, and it's hard on them. And for them to stay with the kids for a week would kill them. So, and I wouldn't want to put that on them. So, here we are. Again, this year, no vacation. What are you gonna do? So, I'll sit here in my little backyard and drink my coffee and look at my flowers. So, that's pretty much it. Hopefully this week we'll hear back from this lawyer and see, you know, going further what else we have to do. And then right now I wait I've done everything I could. I've made all the phone calls I can, and I have nothing else left to do for her, so that's pretty much it. Anything else comes up, I'll update everybody. So have a good day, guys, and happy Father's Day yesterday to all the dads.